What is going on, you all? How are we doing today? All right, y'all, you are looking at part 2 of day 1. We were up at 5:30 this morning, played for about 5 hours, 5.5 hours, grinded it out, tried to start understanding everything, and now this is part 2. Guys, come check it out, share the game with us. I'll kind of explain what I know about it and what I have figured out at the moment. The last run we did was really good. We got some stuff we really needed, so let's check it out. Back into Arc Raiders. Alright guys, here we go. So yeah, we got pretty much part 2 of this. I may have to get the new Arc Raiders, I guess. So weird. I don't know why it does that, but whatever. Here's a new version of it. It's like it makes you get a new version of the game in your stream. Anyway. Alright, so here's the feats. So guys, if you're new to the game, the feats, or whatever these are on the left, are for your battle pass. When you complete these, you get 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. That's what you use for the Dex, which is technically the Battle Pass, okay? So any of the feats you complete, you get points for the Battle Pass, and you can grab those, okay? Then you have separate quests that you have to do from whoever gives you it here for technically the story mode, okay? Right now, if you go at the top, if they don't have a quest thing lit, they don't have anything there yet. So you just go to each one. And they'll show which one has a quest, but I have one already started for Celeste.
On the down low, all right?
So,
don't want to cause a panic.
We just picked this one up. Find and search any ARC probe or ARC courier. Okay? Once we do that, we'll get rewards, but we'll actually progress the quest as well. Nobody else has a quest for us yet.
If you got the note,
we can buy stuff from these if we want, guys. We have money up here. Okay? If you go to your workshop, you're going to start off with the chicken and a workbench, and that is it. You have to hit the plus mark to install these other tables, guys. And when you hit that, it'll pop everything up, and you have to have the items down here to build them. So if I want, I can make a medical lab right now, and I can make that, actually. All right, I'll tell you what. Make a medical lab. There we go. We got even more. Medical labs installed. Do we have enough? Not quite. We need arc alloy. Okay. So the chicken, what Scrappy does, and you can upgrade him, you can train him. You have to find a dog collar. It is a pain in the butt to find, but we're going to find one right now, which is what we're about to do. But anyway, what he does is he just loots stuff for you. He loots wires, seeds, stuff like that while you're in there automatically. So every time you come out, go to him and hit claim, and it'll give you free items. Kind of nice. Each of these tables that you put in, you can craft stuff. Workbenches. You can craft your ammo, some grenades. This is for your shields, okay, bandages, guns if you want and you run out, stuff like that, okay. Something I have figured out, it is very cheap to craft the ammo than to buy the ammo, because you can get metal parts and chemicals from anywhere. You just break items down. Break them down, and you can get metal parts and chemicals from almost anywhere. So it's easier to craft these than it is to buy them. If you buy them, it's going to cost you like 9 grand for 80 bullets or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually cheaper to craft them than buy them, which is very rare because usually that's not the way it is. I know when I say cheaper, you're thinking money, but I mean just in actual things you get to, it's easier. Okay, you get more metal and chemicals than you do anything in this game right now. This is where you can upgrade your weapons. So the easiest way to do that, this is like you can make extended mags, all that. Do not make one for your gun unless it highlights it and says you can use it. So this extended mag here, as you can see, is only compatible with Stitchers, Kettles, Beretta, Hairpin, Bobcats. If you have a Toro, okay, do not craft that because it's not going to work with it. It tells you what it works with, so don't waste your materials. So trust me, I've done this. This is why I know. I've made it for my Rattler, and I realized I didn't have any. That thing didn't work with a Rattler. So look at the below, and it'll tell you what it works with. See, this works with a Rattler, a Pharaoh, so on and so forth. So it's going to tell you what gun it works with. You unlock blueprints. If you're lucky enough to loot any, you can right-click them. When you go to your inventory, hit tab. This is my stash. This is my inventory. In my stash over here, I had a blueprint. You just right-click it, and at the top, it'll say Learn Blueprint. You just click on it, and it learns it. Once you learn it, it puts it in here. So I learned this one here, which is a green shotgun, the extra Toro, the better Toro. And down here is a Renegade one, which I got, which I hear is unbelievable. I just don't have the stuff to craft it. But this gun is supposed to be amazing. So Just giving you guys a heads up on if you get blueprints, this is what these are for me. I have looted blueprints already, luckily. Weapon upgrades. You do not have to go to this screen if you don't want to. You can actually just go to the weapon in your thing here while it's on me and hit right click, and you can hit upgrade. Okay? So if I want to upgrade my gun, I literally could just hit right click, upgrade, and it's going to tell you what you need right here. It's the same weapon screen as my point, so it's just quicker to get to. No big deal if that's what you guys want to do. But yeah, you can upgrade your weapons very easily doing that. Anything you like, it'll tell you what you need, and so on and so forth. Attachments are right here. So if you guys have an attachment, you just click on that. You can pop it in right there after you get it, and boom, it's amazing. You know what I mean? You can, most of the time, move these to each other. If you want to know what type of ammo it takes, just hover over it, and it says it right there. See it? Ammo type, light ammo. Ammo type, medium ammo. So once you find out what ammo type it is, you just make sure you put it in here so you can use it. See how my shields are 70 of 100, guys? Right click, repair, and that uses plastic parts. Just hit repair. Boom, 100 of 100. Now I have full shields again. This is when you're outside of combat, okay? Or you can just let it die, and I got more over here. Whatever you want to do, plain and simple. Over here is your health. Easiest way I can explain this: when this goes away in combat, when you're out in the field, this is what you need to recharge it. So when somebody takes your shields away because they shoot you, you need this item, the shield recharger, to recharge that. So this recharges this. It's simple. Crap, you guys can't even see. Hang on. Worst possible spot for my camera, but there you go. All right. So this right here recharges this right here, if that makes sense. Okay? So if you guys are out in the field, you get shot by somebody, you're going to see 2 bars. Your shield's right here. This one recharges this one. So I always carry at least 3, maybe 4. So I actually got to bring another one with me. This gives you health. So this recharges your health. So bandages, or there's other ones that are better bandages. But anyway, bandages recharge health. This recharges shields because it's a shield recharger. But as I was playing this for the first time, I didn't know what I needed. And that's the stuff that I'm just trying to help you guys with. If you see purples out in the field, just loot them. Make space for them and loot them. They're rare as hell. It tells you what they're used to craft, guys. If you hover over an item, it tells you right there, used to craft this. Equalizer Jupiter. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's used to craft something, so I don't want to break it down into its components. If it doesn't say that, right? Say it just says used, that says used to craft. This one I don't want to break down. This one here says used to craft. This one says used in crafting, which means this is a piece in multiple things that can be used in crafting. I can break it down if I want into these pieces, but I realize this is used in, I don't know why it doesn't list what it's used in, because I think it's too common of a component. I'm trying to find one that it'll show you guys that you can break the thing down and not have to worry about it. But I think I already did that. So if it says used to craft, I'm tending to keep it. Here's all the chemicals, guys. But like I said, if you see this, look, crude explosive, if I go to recycle, I can get chemicals. That's why I told you, chemicals are so easy to get, it's not even funny. If you get any assorted seeds, keep them, okay? Any assorted seeds you want to keep, one of the merchants takes the seeds as currency. So that's why you want to keep those, because the seeds are literally taken as money. Okay, this type of stuff here, grenades, stuff like that, zip lines, you can break them down if you want to, or sell them. So if I need rope or metal parts, I'm gonna break this down because I really don't use the zip line, but I'm keeping it for now because I don't need it. You know what I mean? Like this right here, I might not ever use that. So if I don't ever use it, break it down, it goes into a speaker. You see what I mean? If you want to sell it, right click it as well, and you can just hit sell. That'll give you your money. I already have money because I've been doing that. These binoculars, I'm probably either going to sell or break it down because I never use them. But I don't need the parts right now, so that's why I haven't done that. Do not break these down, guys. They're rare. I mean, it's worth $5 grand, but that's because it's rare. So, I mean, you could do it if you wanted to. But if I recycled it, I get a spring and mod components, which is rare. But I mean, unless that thing right there, I don't know where I'm going to find it. I would have to craft it. It's going to take twice as much. If you guys are wondering what these are, any of these boxes, that is what controls how big your inventory is, if that makes sense. So in the very middle of my screen, you guys see that 16, the box and the times 16, that is how many inventory slots that item gives me. So it gives me 16 slots. It gives me 2 gun slots on the left, as you see. On the right, it shows it gives me 4 health or use slots. So 4 use slots, grenades, health, bandages, whatever. The lock times 1 is anything I put in that bottom right safe pocket, which is this, I keep no matter if I die. So if you find a rare weapon, let's just say I found this, right? And out in the world, I'm going to put that right there. And that way, if I die, I still get that. So that way, I don't lose that and I make it out no matter what. I'll lose all this, but I'll at least keep that. So if you find something you know is rare, you really want, even if it's a gun, guys, guns are 1 slot. Look, they're 1 slot. Put the gun in there. You could put that in there too. I believe you could put it. I don't know, actually. Can you put a gun in there? I think you can. Let me see. Hang on. I know you could put this in there. So you could put everything. Maybe you can't put a gun in there. Maybe for some reason, I thought you could put a gun in there. You might not be able to. So you might not be able to put a gun in there. That's the only thing. Everything else you can put in there. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. That's what that is. So when you're looking at this, if you see one of these here, I'll show you right now, actually. You guys want to see? Workshop. Here. So when I get good enough, and I have my stuff, look how many slots this thing can craft. 24 slots. Okay, 5 uses of medical or grenades. I get 2 of the safe slots. So the second I can make that one, I'm making it. And this is what I need for it. So I don't have those yet. But that's my point. And it has to be at a level 3 station. So when you have enough material, you go up here to level up. You got to level up the station. Okay, so anyway, I'm just giving you guys a heads up what these are, because again, this is stuff I did not know when I started. So all that means is how many slots it is when you're looking at it, how many slots your inventory is, so on and so forth. Okay, this is your shield. So see how this says 80 shield? That's your actual like shield damage reduction, stuff like that. You see this one? See how the damage reduction is 40, charges 40. See, this one's 80. That's a better shield. That's a light shield. That's a heavy shield. That's why. We have a medium shield? We do. I can't make it yet, though. Damn. I want a medium shield, so I gotta start getting it. And I probably could get the arc circuit. I've looted them a couple times. But anyway, just letting you guys know what all of this is. So if you guys want to go through, craft anything, you're more than welcome to craft whatever you need. It has it in here once you put the tables in here. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. Got a lot of stuff. This one right here is your skill tree. So if you go to Raider, gotta move my camera again. I swear to God, dude, the camera thing is so brutal. I don't know where to put it, guys. There's just so much. I'm gonna put it right below this, but I mean, you guys still miss some of the stuff. I'm trying to shrink it, so I'm moving it, as you can see, like off screen a little bit, just so you guys aren't getting too caught up with it. But anyway, all right. Anyway, here's your skill tree. When you click on that, you get points. You can go any way you want. This mobility one is very important because it helps you run away from crap, increases your sprint, blah blah blah, stamina, you can slide further, faster, all this stuff. Anyway, on the right, survival, this helps you break into stuff faster. But far end, look at this, lets you breach security lockers. You cannot get into certain lockers unless you have that. So I want to go into that at some point. It's going to take a while. And then down on this side is just shield stuff. Wasps and turrets can now be destroyed with a single melee attack, which is cool if you can melee attack them. So, I mean, they got some really cool level ups here. Customization, it's just you making your character however you want it. When you buy stuff, guys, this is, see the yellow ones? That means I don't own it. They're in the store. But anyway, if you want to buy stuff, or if you loot anything, that's where they are. That's a cool one. I actually like that one. I might put that in later. Here's your emotes. And then you have your chicken. You can change your chicken out whatever you want to do. So you guys got a lot of stuff. This rest of this stuff, I have no clue what it is because this unlocks at 20 and so on and so forth. These are codexes. Kind of, you can read about everything, so on and so forth. You have to unlock them. But if you go to the store, they do have stuff you can unlock. I'm going to tell you all now so you don't have to do the math. It is going to cost you $260 to buy everything. And the reason I say that is if you got the deluxe edition, I'm adding that in. That gives you 2,400 tokens. So here's your deluxe. This one was 2,400 tokens and I bought it. So I have 0. So my point is, I bought those 2. The rest of this down here is over $200. I added it up. It's $200 to get the rest of this stuff. It's expensive, guys. It's expensive. If you want to see the currency rate, here you go. So 13,000 is $100. Okay. So let me see if I can pull my calculator has a history. I know that for a fact. So it is 25,650 coins to get everything. 25,650. You see what I mean about it being two something? That doesn't include the one I got. So this is 26,000 if you buy this twice for $200. You see what I mean? And it gave us the 2,400 coins. So it's going to cost you $260 technically to get everything. You know, so it's kind of expensive. I'm never against cosmetics because one, it's not pay to win. Two, you don't have to buy it. I'm a little against how much it costs. Instead of 2,400 for some of these or 2,000, it should be about 1,400 in my eyes. They're just a little overpriced. It's not crazy. Instead of 260, it should cost to me 180. So it's not far off. But in my price, in my head, all the stuff I buy everything for every game. You guys know that I enjoy. It's about almost $100 off. Almost. It's about $80 off is what it comes to in my eyes. What I would pay in a second and I wouldn't have an issue paying, it's about $80 off. So it's not terrible, but like instead of 2,400, this thing should be about 1,600. You know what I mean? 2,400, it's like, God, dude, come on, man. Like 2,400 is $20. That's a $20 skin. You know what I'm saying? So you're 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks. I'm just saying, like, it just continues to go. 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks. I mean, I'm probably going to buy them all. But my point is, it's just a little off. Just a touch, guys. Not much. I'm not against it. I know some people are like, that should be $5. No, it shouldn't. Not in this day and time. If you compare it to all other games, I own everything on Predecessor. I probably spent $2,000 in that game. That's my favorite game. I'm an idiot. I get it. But I own everything, so I don't care. I can tell you when something's priced out of a normal range and when it isn't. Diablo, when I bought stuff like that, I knew what was priced normal, what wasn't. I bought all the stuff in it when it came out. Even Call of Duty, guys. I'm not a Call of Duty fan, but I played it. I tried to make myself. I used to love Call of Duty. The new one I played. I enjoyed it for a little bit until the cheaters came along. Some of the stores in that, it was priced just a little out of range. Some of it, not all of it. But you get a random item, it's like, hey, here's $50 for a thing. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? You know what I mean? So it's not terrible, but so you guys don't have to do the math. It's going to cost $260 to buy everything if that's what you're wanting. Okay? I think that's it, guys. I think that's pretty much the tutorial that I could show you. So that's it. Get into the game, guys. Enjoy the game. See what you like. Let me know what you think. Let's get this closeout intro going, and then we'll get some gameplay going. We'll see you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. Let me know if you guys find anything else or something I said wrong so I can fix it. Love Arc Raiders. It is fantastic. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.